here with a book review of the Veiled Kingdom series. Going to be talking about all 3 books that are out there. However, in terms of plot points, only going over what's in the synopsis of the first book here, The Veiled Kingdom. So I don't think there'll be any spoilers along the way, but just so you know ahead of time, talking about all 3 books. So the Veiled Kingdom series is an enemies to lovers fantasy romance. The fantasy elements is magic and fae. In terms of the romance, it is medium spicy, and the book is, well, the whole series is dual POV. We are going to be following FMC Nyra, maybe Nira, but I read it as Nyra. She is secretly a princess, but she has escaped her cruel father. She is captured by the rebellion and is taken to the Hidden City, and there she meets our MMC Dacre, who is the son of the rebellion leader. Even though he doesn't know who she is, Dacre does seem to hate Nyra, yet he's very protective of her. As these two train together, the sparks fly, right? But Nyra is very concerned that everything would change if Dacre figures out who she really is. So the first book is also called The Veiled Kingdom. I gave that 4.25 stars. The second book is called The Hunted Heir, and I gave that 4 stars. And then The Rivaled Crown is the third book. It was released mid-March, and I gave this 4.25 stars. These are vibe reads. Okay, like in terms of world building, it's a world building. It's definitely heavy on the romance. I feel like the fantasy elements are only really there to make them like a true enemies to lovers. But the vibes are good, the tension's good, the dirty talk is good, the spice is good. Like all that, I'm a romance reader, right? So I loved that aspect of this, but if you're coming in this from a fantasy perspective, expect to be underwhelmed. There's a bit more world building or like world expanding, if you will, in the third book, but at that point, because there was just next to nothing in the first one, I didn't care. I was just there for the romance aspect of it or like the action elements, but I wasn't really interested in whatever additional magic or world building we were getting. I will say why the second one was a little bit lower than the first and the third is just, I don't know how necessary it was, I guess. In terms of time frame, it takes place in like 5 days, a week max. I feel like it probably could have been easily combined with either the first or the third, probably somewhere along the way, because it was, I think, just over 200 pages. I don't mind being a vibrator, right? I will read for emotion, for feelings, for just kind of the entertainment value, and that's all there. So like I enjoyed the series. I just don't think it's like anything earth-shattering compared to like other romantasy or fantasy series I've read. But if you're looking for quick reads or you're looking for something that's just high entertainment value, I would recommend this, and it is all on KU.